Welcome friends. If you are against the invasion of Ukraine and want to support our work with my team, you can like this video. Take some time to see what is happening at the front. Let's start with the Kupiansk sector in the Luhansk region. The Russian occupiers conducted offensive actions near the village of Novoye Horivka. They sent about 45,000 invaders to the Kupiansk and Lyman directions alone. Judging by the map, the front line has not changed. So the occupiers were not successful in their attacks. The enemy is throwing in information about the alleged occupation of Sinkivka or settlements near Kupiansk. That the Ukrainian armed forces units have allegedly retreated or left the settlements. However, as you can see from the map, this information is not true. Now let's move to the Zaporizhia front line. The village of Rabotino. Geolocated footage published on August 24 indicates that the AFU has moved further towards the Russian defensive lines west of Verbovoy, 18 kilometers southeast of Orikhiv, and into the southern part of Rabotino village, 10 kilometers south of Orikhiv. Some Russian war correspondents claim that Russian troops allegedly maintain limited positions in the southern part of Rabotino. If they are there at all, the Institute for the Study of War skeptically notes, and that fighting continues east of Rabotino. Here is a video posted by Ukrainian defenders from the village of Rabotino. They storm the outskirts of the village and take prisoners. Meanwhile, General Valery Zaluzhny, commander-in-chief of the Ukrainian armed forces, according to Western media, responded to Western criticism of the Ukrainian counteroffensive by saying that it was not an operation against rebels, but the Battle of Kursk, recalling the weeks-long World War II battle that eventually allowed the Soviet army to regain the initiative on the battlefield and recapture significant swathes of territory. The Ukrainian armed forces consolidate in the area of Novodanilivka and Malotokmachka villages. At the same time, the Russian armed forces are closely monitoring the accumulation of Ukrainian equipment in this sector. The Ukrainian armed forces are probably massing forces for a decisive strike to reach Verbov and then Tokmak. Now let's move on to the Kherson front line, which is next to the Zaporizhia front line. The occupiers are redeploying additional forces from Kherson region to the front line in Zaporizhia region. Earlier, a part of the 7th Guards Airborne Division of the Russian Airborne Division was recorded moving to the border between Donetsk and Zaporizhia regions. Such a movement of occupation forces would likely weaken Russian defensive lines in general, and open up additional opportunities for Ukrainian armed forces operations. To capitalize on these opportunities or to prevent further reinforcement of enemy forces, the Ukrainian armed forces will likely continue to need to pursue efforts in several areas of the front. This approach has been criticized in the West. But as the Institute for the Study of War has said, it is the kind of tactic that either confines Russian forces to a specific area or leaves Russian commanders in a dilemma about where to send reinforcements. At the same time, the defense forces are expanding the gray zone on the left bank, which is not controlled by either army. However, this area is under the fire control of Ukrainian artillery. This area is to become a springboard for the Ukrainian offensive. Now to the annexed Crimea. On the evening of August 24, explosions were heard in the village of Perevalny. According to the Russian Ministry of Defense, 42 drones attacked the peninsula. The ministry said in a statement that 9 drones were destroyed. 33 were jammed by electronic warfare and crashed before reaching their targets. But let's find out if this is true. The 126th Independent Guards Coastal Defense Brigade of the Russian Black Sea Fleet is stationed in this settlement. Telegram channel Crimean Wind reported that the dead and wounded were brought to the Simferopol Hospital on Gorky Street. Subsequently, the Telegram channel Crimean Wind specified that as a result of the night flight on Perevalny 2 dead and 7 wounded. That's all for today. Friends, everyone who supports Ukraine, please respond, like, comment, write your thoughts in the comments. And thank you for watching this video. See you soon.